Okay, so my presentation wouldn't be so deep, but I try to be kind of general. Okay, so this is Professor Cheng Wang, and I'm with the Department of Electronic Engineering, National Iran University, and I have a PhD in Electrical Engineering, University of Southern California, in Los Angeles. This is my contact email. So if you are interested, you can write me an email. Okay, actually, a student, Ashraf from India, is helping me with the screen sharing. Truly appreciate. Okay, and this is the outline of my presentation. First part is background, and then I will talk a little bit about topics of interest. Then I will go on to TEEP internship. This is more or less in general, and then expected outcome from the internship. Finally, internship online because of the impact for COVID-19. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, this is a quick introduction of National Iran University and the embedded systems and mobile computing lab. So National Iran University is roughly 50 kilometers from Taipei, the capital city, and about 100 kilometers from Taiwan International Airport. So it's really readily accessible. And we have 3 campuses with a total area of about 48 hectares. And we have one institutional forest, which is about 200 hectares. The campus is close to a science park and 2 industrial parks. So there are a lot of employment opportunities. And we have a lot of global partner universities, including 9 in India. Okay, and the ESMC lab is active research in embedded systems, mobile communication, AI, drones, and robots, and so on. And we have fundings from Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Education and Private Enterprises. Actually, we are conducting joint research with 2 companies at this time. The lab has hosted TEEP students from India and 1 student from America since 2018. And we have a close collaboration with faculty members and the laboratories within the campus and also beyond the campus. In fact, we still have a very close collaboration with faculty members at LNM IIT. Okay, I'm very lucky to have a visitor to India in the year of 2016. Actually, we have visited Amber Fort. We have joined the celebration of Independence Day on October 15th. And I have met recruiters from high-tech companies at LNM IIT and had a photo with them. Actually, this is a very mesmerizing and humbling experience for me. And it's a sort of transforming. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, now I will give a glimpse of topics of interest currently at our lab. First of all, 5G mobile communication. In the physical layer, we are actually looking at MIMO technology, beamforming, millimeter wave communication. And in the upper layers, we are doing research in device-to-device communication, resource management, and security issues. In fact, we have currently, we have submitted 2 papers this year on D2D communications. We also have done research in resource management, including how to allocate resources so that we can reduce the energy consumption and can elongate the battery life. So these are all very interesting research topics. In the Internet of Things area, we look into Internet of Things structure, network, and routing. In fact, one of the research projects is about routing in IoT. And of course, closely related to IoT technology is data analytics. And we definitely are concerned with energy consumption. Also, cloud and edge computing and the security and privacy issues are all related to the healthy operation of Internet of Things. And we have students look into these research topics. Next slide. Okay, in the area of artificial intelligence, we are using machine learning, deep learning. We are developing algorithms and try to assess their performance. And we also look into the implementation issues. And finally, applications of AI in a broad spectrum of problems. I will show some of the research we are doing now later. Okay, so this is a simple application of AI in agriculture. So on the left-hand side is a picture of a natural growth plant, orange plant. And on the right-hand side is a tree generated by AI. This sort of collaboration is going on between the university and outside research center. Okay, now I will go on to talk a little bit about TEEP, internship. In fact, internship is related to a student's major and our career goal. And the TEEP typically will last between 2 and 6 months. In fact, one student from LNMIIT had been here for just 2 months during the summer vacation. And she has done some good job and published a paper before she went back to LNMIIT. And for TEEP internship, a maximum monthly stipend of 15,000 NTD, which is roughly 39,000 Indian rupee by September this month exchange rate. And the students taking part in TEEP internship are eligible to apply and pay for on-campus dorm. So it's really very convenient for those who come here for TEEP project. And we are looking for candidates who major in electronic communication or information engineering, and are self-motivated and have expertise in the area of interest, and preferably have possessed programming skill, and especially have inquisitive minds, and can collaborate with others seamlessly. And finally, students would be better off if they can work independently and solve a problem on their own. So for the TEEP project, we have about 13 person month capacity to admit students to apply. And the review will go on until the slots are filled up. If you are interested, you can send an email. But as said by the professors who have presented, this might be hampered because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But if you are still interested, because we are not sure when the border lockdown will be lifted. So if you are still interested, you can send the application form. You can send me an email so that I can send the application forms if you would like to know more. Okay, and what we expect from the TEEP internship is a publication of a review tutorial or survey paper. In fact, in the past, all the students who have taken part in the TEEP project have written papers and presented them in international conferences. Or you can also publish a paper in a journal if it's up to the requirement of a journal paper, or you can finish a technical report, or you can use the internship to meet the requirement of individual institutions. For example, Valtech asked their students to finish an internship before they are eligible to apply for graduation. And finally, out of the TEEP project, we expect you to be able to apply to a graduate program and the master's degree. Okay, so these are some of the possible outcomes out of our TEEP project. As suggested by the previous professors, is a possibility of online internship in consideration of the COVID pandemic. So it's very similar to TEEP project, except you don't have to be physically present at the university. But on the other hand, you will get no stipend and you don't have to incur the expenditure associated with our TEEP project. You can apply for graduate studies, and full or partial tuition waiver will be provided, also stipend. You can find more details at the link given below. And the number of Indian students are doing their graduate study in the department. Actually, a couple of days ago, a student by the name of Parman just graduated from the graduate school, and immediately he got a job at Winthrop. There's actually a short video introduction of this company, but maybe we are running out of time, so I will not show it. But actually, he got a pay of more than, I think, 44,000 NTD per month. Okay, so there are a couple of videos related to what we are doing on drowsy and distracted driving. So maybe because of the limitation of time, I will just show one. Hey, Ashraf, can you just show one of the videos? The second one, please. Second one on the right-hand side, top right. Okay. So one of the techniques used to detect drowsiness of a driver is to detect his facial temperature and see if he is fatigued. If the driver is driving under fatigue, then it's better for her to take a rest before proceeding with the driving. So this is this box was created using 3D printing, and then used to house the thermal camera, which can be used to detect the temperature of the drivers on the face. And used as a criterion to determine whether he is tired